morning and welcome to BIFE TV. With me today we have a number of students from our tourism and event management course who have just come back from Nomella, Finland, where they completed an Erasmus Plus program over there. So the Erasmus Plus program is an EU program to support education and training in Europe, and they have quite a large budget, and these students here had the opportunity to experience that. I'm going to start now first of all by introducing you to Benny Deans, Kenneth Hanrahan, we have William Malloy, we have Ryan Cromwell, and we also have Cian Wallace. So if I could start with you, Benny, could you tell me a little bit about your experience in Nomella, Finland?
So we stayed in 2 weeks in Nomella, and it was quite a tranquil town. I think the population was only like 13,000, so the sense of community in Nomella was great. Like Finnish people we looked up for, they're very reserved, unlike the Irish. So like whenever the Irish go anywhere foreign, we have to find like a local bar. So
right.
we found our local bar, which was Ned Kelly's, and we were made feel like so welcome. Anyone that we talked to in the shops or anywhere we went really just wanted to know why we were over there and like made us feel welcome, and they were talking to us about our experience over there and like what do we like so far. So we were just made like feel really welcome. It was quite tranquil. Yeah,
are they like the Irish people, do you think? Is there much difference between the Finnish and the Irish people?
The Irish are very out there and open, and the Finnish are very, very reserved, but once you get to know them, they're very open with you then. It just takes a while to build that kind of bridge.
Great, thanks Benny. And Kenneth, you had your work placement was in the Nordic Fair, which is one of the largest fairs in Europe, you might say. What was your experience there?
Well, we did 2 days at the Nordic Fair. On the Thursday we were allowed to go around ourselves and just basically explore the Nordic Fair. And one of the highlights for me, Benny and Anthony was we actually met the Irish ambassador for Finland, and we got photographs taken and got to visit the Fortune Ireland stand there as well, and we were talking about Ireland and stuff. On the Friday we got to work at the Nordic Fair, and we were paired up with a Finnish student. And basically we walked around the Nordic Fair just helping the customers like find where they were going, and then
was the language a difficulty there? Because obviously
no, most people that we spoke to kind of spoke English,
right?
And then the ones that couldn't, like the girl that I was with, was telling them to speak.
So there was a Finnish person with you, there's Finnish and Irish together.
Yeah.
Very good. So it was a great experience.
Great experience.
Yeah, great, thanks. And Willie, William, would you go back, William, yes, what about the accommodation? Tell us about the accommodation. Where did you stay over there when you were in Nomella?
We stayed in an apartment block, and like where it was situated, like it was perfect for us because like it was only like 15-20 minutes from the college where we were going most of the days, and like we mostly walked there because it was a nice little walk. And like even though it was situated away from like Helsinki, it was kind of okay because we just get the bus and we'd see like all the different like city or little towns in Finland.
And you the six of you were sharing together. There wasn't any rows or anything like that, is there?
No, like we were all working together, like, and like if we needed a cleaning, like we'd just ask if we could help along, like.
Right.
And if same with cooking, like it was the same.
Very good, well done. Ryan, would you go back to Finland or to Europe?
Yeah. Anyway, even like as you said that there was you were thinking of sending more people away for longer, for 3 months, or there was a 6 months or again longer. I think that even from the feedback from the other 5, I think that we all would have enjoyed going back over and doing a bit longer.
Right.
I don't think any of us wanted
so
to come
you were
home.
over there for 2 weeks, but actually you feel that a longer period would have been even better again?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think anyone wanted to come home, to be quite honest with you. I think we all wanted to stay there for a bit longer.
And Cian, how will you spread the word now about this Erasmus Plus program, do you think?
Well, obviously the experience was great, so we want as many people to know about it as possible. just to hopefully let other people get the experience. So we taught a number of different ways between us, like presentations, talks and stuff like that. And we've recently set up an Instagram page, a social media page on BIFE Erasmus, where obviously we'll keep people posted on what we've done when we were there and other classes and courses that go from BIFE on Erasmus. We'll get to obviously update their experiences from where they go in Europe as well.
The other thing you were saying, I think you were saying, was that there was quite a difference between the classroom situation in Numela in Finland and our own classroom. What is your feeling about that?
Well, over in Finland it's a lot more relaxed. There's a lot more leeway in Finland. There's couches and stuff in the classrooms. They walk around, take their shoes off.
Couches in the classroom?
Yeah. So
that's quite unusual. Now, you wouldn't get that in Ireland, really, would you?
No. They're a lot more practical over there in how they learn rather than theory that we'd be over here.
Right.
So it's a lot more relaxed over there.
Okay, very good. Now, one other thing there that I know you were mentioning before, the saunas. Everyone seems to have a sauna over in Finland.
Yeah, there's like 2 million saunas in Finland. And they have like this tradition where if you're in a sauna, if you're in like a private sauna, there's public ones as well that you can find in cities like Helsinki. There's a sea pool, and we went to one of the Finnish students' house. So their tradition was you go into the sauna for a certain amount of minutes, and then you run out into the snow and dip in it, and then run back in. So it was really good. Like it cleanses your body and your mind.
Right. Yeah. And Ken, you tried the sauna as well, did you?
Yeah.
How did you find it?
Grand. A bit apprehensive doing it, obviously.
Right.
But it was a great experience.
Yeah.
And it's nice to experience their culture as well.
Okay. One other thing that you did have, I know that you were saying as well that you tried different things while you were over in Finland. Some things that you wouldn't get the opportunity to try in Ireland. Can you go through some of those with me, guys?
They have like an Easter dessert.
Yeah.
It's called Mammy.
I tried some of it. It's like eating a bowl of raisins, like squashed up. It was.
Mammy, it was called.
Yeah, Mammy.
So it didn't go down so well with you.
No.
then,
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
It's like
We're
a
glad that we
traditional
tried
Easter
it.
food.
Yeah. And what about skiing? You did a bit of skiing as well, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did that go? William, how did you enjoy the skiing?
I really enjoyed skiing. Like I just remember getting there, and it was just like going around in a circle. What we saw when we first got there, and then when we got our skis on, we started skiing, and then like we seen people going down this hill, and I just remember me and Ryan were just like, sure, we may as well, like we're only here like for limited time, we may as well just go for it and just try it.
Right. And had you skied before?
Never.
No, so you just shot off.
Straight down the hill, straight down the hill.
That worked out okay anyway. You didn't fall.
The first time we did, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Okay. I suppose the other thing, how did you find the host organisation over there?
I thought they were very welcoming.
Luxia.
They looked after us very well.
Yeah.
There was a few of the days the girl that they had looking after us then was kind of driving us around, showing us different
Right.
areas.
Okay.
Luckily she was able to drive, which was handy enough for us, so she
Right.
kind of picked us up from our apartment then some mornings and drove us around, then dropped us home then.
Yeah.
And then we'd go out with her then again that night, maybe go to McDonald's or
Okay.
go somewhere for an
So
adventure.
it was well structured.
It was
anyway.
well structured, yeah. Like we had someone looking after us all the time over there, so.
Okay, great. Right, and you had some other experiences as well, didn't you? You were saying. Were you down a mine? Did you go down a mine?
Yeah, we
once?
went into the mine.
It was like 600 metres underground, something like that we went.
Right.
But it went down a lot further than that. I think suppose I said 1,800 metres or something.
Yeah.
The furthest went down. There was people working down that far and stuff.
Wow.
Down
And that's one of the deepest mines in Europe, I think, isn't it?
yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for joining me. I wish you all the best in your future exploits through your course, and also any excursions that you might take in Europe in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.